Copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the National Basketball League Pilipinas. It may not be retransmitted nor reproduced in any form on any television or streaming platforms without the express written consent of NBL Pilipinas.
Pagsabayan NBL, ito ang bilang ng bayan, nag-aalas ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
And we're here in the NBL Governors Cup Season 2025, second game of our doubleheader. Dito sa ating semifinals, it's the number 1 seed going up against the number 4 seed in this one. Taguig City Generals against the Zambales Constructicons. Taguig with the twice to beat advantage at again, the champion team Zambales Constructicons will go up against the champion in the Taguig City Generals. So one team, let's take a look at the road to the semis for both of these teams in the double round robin. These two, Taguig City again with a twice to beat advantage, 10-2 record, number 1 in the standings, standing tall above everybody. Meanwhile, Zambales 7-5 record, number 4 in the standings. And both games, Taguig swept Zambales 130-114 in the first game, and then in the second round, 111-105. So it's been domination so far by Taguig as they're trying to book another seat into the finals to go up against Tikas Kapampangan. Let's see who will come out victorious here, or will an upset happen by Zambales? They're trying to take down Taguig City in this one, trying to force a do-or-die game. But let's talk about the Mayo matchup in this one. Of course, for Zambales, it's John Resty Mayo, who had 22 points in their last matchup, 8 out of 12 from the field, 8 rebounds as well. But everybody knows the Mayo from Taguig City here in the NBL. LJ Mayo, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 5 out of 10. Just a Dana Park for LJ Mayo. Both Mayos just really playing well for both of their squads. Let's see which one comes out on top in this ball game. As we're getting ready for the semifinals matchup. It's going to be an exciting ball game between these two teams. The home team, Taguig City, in front of their home crowd here at the Dueñas Gymnasium. But then for Zambales, the name that always stands out is Lyndon Del Rosario. He is the leader of this squad. Against Taguig, he did his part. He had 23 points, 7 out of 11 from the field, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, doing a bit of everything, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, playing 37 total minutes in that one. Lyndon Del Rosario, familiar name for everybody if you guys are fans of the NBL, just a star player for Zambales. But then Taguig, as we all know, 4-time NBL champion. They're not without their stars. Harvey Sobrabas, also a name to watch for Taguig. Just leaves his imprint on the game all the time. 2 games against Zambales, both double digits, 17 and 16 respectively. In that first game, though, he had 7 assists, but he's known for his stingy defense. Both games, one game with 4 steals, the other one with 2 steals. Harvey Sobrabas is a guy to watch here, as he's the head of the spear usually on defense for the Taguig City Generals. And let's see if he imposes his will on defense in this one. But again, it's a tough hill to climb for Zambales, but they have the firepower to keep in pace with the Taguig City Generals. Let's see who will win in this one, as that's the tail of the tape. We'll be back for the starting 5.
game here at Dueñas Gym, Central Signal, Taguig City. Live on the Leo Channel 23. The Taguig Generals has a twice to beat advantage over Zambales. NBL 2025 Season Governors Cup Semifinals. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Let's all rise. Tumayo po tayo. And please remove your caps for a moment. And to bring in the Philippine flag, here's your very own LJ Mayo and David Completo. Let's sing all together the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinigning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may pang-api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Manatili po tayong nakatindig to show respect for the team's hymn. Let's start with the province of Zambales, the Zambales Constructicons.
Sa dakong kanluran, kumangkaunlaran, pinaghala sa ganda ng kapaligiran. Tunay na masasabing kaaya-ayang lalawigan. Bawat batas lalaki may ngiti, bawat puso may ngingiti. Maganda't yaman ating lahi, ito ang lalawigang Zambales.
Thank you very much, Zambales Constructicons. And to render the Taguig City hymn, your Taguig Generals.
Bayang pinapala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan. Ialay nating lahat, tapat na paglilingkod, Taguig ay sasagana. Taguig magmaliwan ang lahat, di ka malilimot. Bayan kong sakay dilag, sa iyo nadarama. Taguig ay paunlarin, ang aming hangarin. Bayan kong Taguig, wala kang
Maraming salamat, Taguig Generals. You may now take your seats, mga ka-NBL. Both teams to the center court for the pregame handshake. It's time to meet the starting five for both teams. NBL 2025 season Governors Cup semifinals. Let's begin with the Zambales Constructicons. At guard number 27 from Subic, Jomari Madridejo. Point guard number 24 from Kabangan, Jerome Kipot. Power forward number 3 from Subic, Nat Flores. From Masinloc, playing center number 17, Dave Ed Nilag. At forward number 23 from Palawig, Lyndon Del Rosario. Their head coach is Sultan Celis. First assistant coach, Ferdinand Castillo. Now for the 5-time NBL champions and the reigning Governors Cup champion, your Taguig Generals. Point guard number 69 from Bagong Bayan, Speedy Harvey Subrabas. At center number 37 from Pitogo, Jackie Tolentino. From Bagong Bayan, number 25 at forward, Edsel Galoy. Also from Bagong Bayan, shooting guard, number 17, Armin Santos. And at power forward, number 0, from Central Bikutan, LJ Mayo. Taguig Generals is led by Luga Dumbado. First assistant coach, Tupe Villamayor. The game officials are Arman Benaventura, Kokoy Arceo, and Alvin Sarmiento. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the games.
And Subrabas, Santos, Tolentino, Mayo, and Galoy. For Zambales, Kipot, Madridejo, and Nilag Flores. Rounding out the starting five. And Del Rosario, first possession goes to Taguig. Galoy immediately attacks. Nice drop pass to Tolentino. Subrabas fires a three. First shot doesn't fall. And Nilag grabs a rebound. Kipot now with the basketball. Del Rosario, dangerous man on the floor. Galoy on Del Rosario. Good defense by Edsel Galoy. Wide open three, late closeout. They don't make him pay. Mayo secures it. Del Rosario takes it away. Del Rosario, and there's going to be a foul against LJ Mayo. 2 free throws coming for Lyndon Del Rosario. Again, that's how dangerous Lyndon Del Rosario is. Always in the area. Chance for first points for Zambales. First one goes in for Del Rosario. Two of two for Lyndon Del Rosario. Zambales with an early lead here. Mayo knows, so Brabas gets it. Galoy pulls up, wide open too. Good looking shot goes in for Taguig. Armin Santos getting the starting nod today and hits a two. Go inside. Drive inside, Zambales, cross-court pass, nice fake. Drive inside, extra pass, beautiful passing from Zambales. Santos again, this time goes to Mayo, ball gets tipped. will stay with Taguig. Take a look at this. The jump shot by Santos. Nobody even close. On the other side, that's the extra pass you're looking for. Meanwhile, Santos losing the basketball. Chance for a Blaze 3 here. Wide open. All the way. Blaze 3. 7-2 lead for Zambales. Galoy. Subrabas. Galoy for 3. No. Good stop. Del Rosario on the break. Santos stopping the dribble. Drive inside, all the way. What a start for the Constructicons. Trying to take down the defending champions of the Governors Cup in Taguig. Number 1 against number 4. Santos open inside. Good recovery. Subrabas to Santos for 3. Yes, sir! They just say that's a 2, so 9-4. But what a start for Santos. But then Zambales getting whatever they want so far. Mid-range jumper, too strong, rebound. Ends up with Subrabas. Santos open, inside. Tough shot. Galoy goes out wisely. Galoy again. Pocket pass, Mayo. Mayo rolls in. -6. Wild Blaze 3 goes in. Mayo trying to counter back with a Blaze 3 of his own. That's a blocking foul. Flores gives up the foul. What a start by Zambales. 2 Blaze 3s already, catching Taguig on the back foot. Look at this. Avoiding the defense of LJ Mayo. Subrabas. Push shot. Subrabas gets it to go. That's his favorite shot. Zambales, good ball movement. Del Rosario using the ball screen. In and out dribble. Closed off by Galoy. Defended well. But the putback is there. And Zambales just getting to those boards. LJ Mayo switches hands. That's a Blaze 3. Or it's just a 2. They're saying it's just a 2. For LJ Mayo. 14-10. Del Rosario. Wide open 3 here. Off to the right. Oh, they get another board. Taguig allowing all these offensive rebounds. And Nilag. That's going to be a push by Flores. That's his second foul. Quick 2 fouls on Flores. Seconds on the shot clock. Subrabas drops it off. Subrabas again. Another push shot. Can't go back to back. Del Rosario trying to go for another Blaze 3. Oh, gets swatted away. Santos this time going for his own Blaze 3. Big time play. Defense leading to offense for Taguig. Oh, that's another block. Almost saved. That goes out of bounds. Del Rosario set to inbound. Bodies coming in. Coco Tanchoco coming in for Santos. Armin Santos gets a standing ovation from his team on the bench. Good start for Santos. Meanwhile, Zambales gets another triple. What a shooting start here for Zambales. Tanchoco can't counter back with a three of his own. Del Rosario, here he comes. Kicks it out this time. Extra pass, no hesitation three. Too strong. Secured by Mayo. Subrabas trying to go for a blaze three. Waits for Coco Tanchoco. Blaze three is good. What a smart play by Harvey Subrabas. Waiting for that secondary cutter. Tanchoco with a tip, but there's a foul first. Look at this by Subrabas. Not forcing the issue even though he had a chance for a blaze three. Waiting for that other teammate to come for a better shot for a blaze three. Drive inside. Wild shot. No. And the boards have been controlled here by Zambales, but that will go to Taguig. What a start by Taguig. Oh, by Zambales, I mean. Taguig just hanging in there with these blaze threes. Mayo goes back to Subrabas. Tanchoco. It's against Del Rosario. They can't find Mayo. They go to Subrabas instead on the elevator. Can't get the three. Fast break opportunity. Look at Subrabas go. One of the fastest players in the NBL. Tips that out. Would have been an easy blaze three for Zambales. Dueñas coming in for Harvey Subrabas. Zambales at the trigger. 5:30 remaining, 3-point game. Zambales still with the lead. They've been shooting hot from the outside. Del Rosario against Tanchoco. Good defense to close that one out. To the corner. Another three. Looks good. It's good for Zambales. Kipot got that one to go. Mayo couldn't seal enough. Pass was too strong. They're trying to push it again. Zambales, this is their game plan. Put points on the board. Wild shot. Goes in! Kipot. What a start for Kipot, for Zambales. And that's an 8-point lead. Dueñas back to Galoy. Inside, what a play. Progoso gets the basket plus the foul. Again, that misdirection of Dueñas going up, trying to go for an elevator. It looked like the play for Dueñas, who's cutting outside. And then Progoso just cuts inside, gets or catches the defense sleeping on that cut. And Progoso will shoot for a 3-point play here. Makes the 3-point play. 5-point game, but it's been Kipot leading the way for the Constructicons. They've been blistering hot from the outside. Del Rosario attacks. Del Rosario this time misses. That's a rebound by Mayo. Galoy, extra pass, back to Mayo. Another blaze three for Taguig. Dueñas tips that one away. Taguig, like an itch, won't stay down or won't stay away. They keep getting these blaze threes to keep them in the game despite the hot shooting from the outside of the Zambales Constructicons. Look at this, perfectly executed fast break play by Galoy, leading to that one for LJ Mayo. Natividad. Oh, what a pass. Great recovery. That's another chance here. Tanchoco attacks. Tanchoco. And he gets fouled and he will shoot two. First free throw goes in for Tanchoco. Next one can tie the game. And of course, Taguig Generals, defending champions. Two of two for Tanchoco. Good start for Coco Tanchoco. He has 5 already. And he's tasked to guard Lyndon Del Rosario right now. Just sticking to him like glue off the ball. Drive inside. Wild shot. Kipot this time can't make it. The ball will stay with Zambales. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Zambales. Ball gets tipped. Ball will go to Taguig. What hustle by Natividad. Natividad bringing the ball down. Denying the screen. Paragoso. Natividad. Oh, loose handles. Good defense by Zambales. Kipot now again. To the corner. Del Rosario. Stops, shoots. Wild shot, misses. They're running. Taguig wants to take the lead. They go up to Tanchoco. Inside, Pragoso one more time. That's a blaze 3 again. In Taguig, just passing the ball well here in the first. They now have their first taste of the lead. Look at that, Pragoso with the seal. That's what you're supposed to do if you're a big man. Seal and get rewarded. That's a 3-point play. 27-24 is our score. Back here in the first quarter as Taguig suddenly now has a 3-point lead. Zambales had an 8-point lead earlier to start this game. 16, I think it was 24-16, but it's a big run here by Taguig to take this 3-point lead. And again, they're just showing their championship poise here. Not being rattled by that early quick start of Zambales. Let's see what the answer is for Zambales. Kipot has been their man so far. 10 points already for Kipot. Meanwhile for Taguig, 7 by Santos, 7 by Mayo, 5 by Tanchoco. That's another miss. Again, look at the Pragoso running. Pragoso will shoot another 2. So Pragoso will shoot 2. Pragoso has been huge also. Already with 6 points. Okay, that's 7 for Pragoso. The second round game between these two teams was much closer. But then that first game, Taguig just really asserted their dominance against Zambales. First game was 130-114. It's a blowout. But the second game was close, 111-105. Again, very dangerous weapons here for Zambales. Kipot, Del Rosario, and lots of players for Zambales. Wild 2-point shot. That ends up back with Natividad, who's running again. Oh, that's going to be a foul. That's Sugwad who gets called for a foul. Penalty situation will lead to 2 free throws for Natividad. What a turnaround here. Taguig working on a 30-point quarter. Oh, but he misses the first one. Natividad trying to salvage a point here. Makes that one 30-24. What a turnaround. Suddenly a 30-24 lead in favor of Taguig. Oh, there's a foul down low. Sungguan again. That's his second quick foul there. That's quick 2 fouls on Sungguan off the bench. Again, a bit of frustration here showing from Zambales. They have to keep their cool here. It's just the first quarter. Again, look at this play. What a screen. And the bucket plus the foul for Ordonez. Again, that's their bread and butter play, the misdirection for the big down low. If that gets sealed, that gives the shooter popping out wide open off of that big screen by the other big. And Zambales just couldn't put on the brakes, and Ordonez makes them pay. It was a 16-24 lead for Zambales at one point, 8-point game. And then this big run. Well, it's a 17-0 run so far by Taguig. I think that 18-0 run. (34-24) is her score here in the first quarter. And there's still time. Look at this. Oh, sorry, miss for Zambales. Another shot. Another miss. Natividad pushing it against 3 defenders. Kicks it out. Ordonez thought about it. Mid-range jumper. Ordonez almost gets the ball back. Slows things down. Tanchoco, though, shoots a 3. Long rebound. Ends up back with Taguig. And they roll it off of the foot. At the rate that this game is going, Taguig can have a 40-point quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Great idea. But Tanchoco wasn't ready for that shot. Again, it's an 18-0 run. We're in the middle of this big run by Taguig. Again, Zambales was just shooting hot from the outside to start this first quarter. But then Taguig, with their poise, slowly but surely getting those points now. They have a 10-point lead in the last minute of this one. Drive inside, wild shot. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ooh, almost a travel. Basket is good. No, it's an offensive foul. Gloria gets called for the offensive foul. See what happens here. So Gloria fakes. Oh, there you go. Uses that elbow to push off. Unfortunate there for Zambales. Oh, look at this. Again, the same play. And Gloria gets called for his second foul. So the foul's piling up for Zambales. And as I said, it's the same play all the time for Taguig. That's their bread and butter until Zambales figures it out. They're going to go to that. Fragoso has a couple of shots already, courtesy of that one, as Ordonez as well hit that 3 earlier. And again, it requires a lot of communication from Zambales to read that one on where all these off-ball screens are going. But Fragoso doesn't take advantage and misses 2 free throws. Zambales has been stuck at 24 for around 7 minutes already, or 6 minutes of this quarter. And that ball movement to start the game has disappeared for the Constructicons. Oh, they shot it with 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Natividad slowing things down for the final shot of this first quarter. Ordonez, Natividad has to go. Good defense by Zambales. as they didn't recognize the time. But Taguig goes on an 18-0 run in the second half of the first quarter to take this 10-point lead. Take a look at the highlights here. Look at that, the heart of the champions. Down by 8, now up by 10 after that massive run as Zambales looking to find answers here to start the second quarter. As Taguig just getting whatever they want here in this ball game, trying to book a ticket to the finals. We'll be back after a very short break. And here we go sa simula ng ating second quarter. 10-point lead para dito sa Taguig, 34-24. Here in our semifinals matchup, Zambales went scoreless for a long time dun sa first quarter. Tingnan natin if they can score here. Lyndon Del Rosario back on the floor. Oh, Natividad, foot race. Another blaze 3 completed by Taguig. Look at that, 11 of 18 makes it 12 out of 19 for Taguig. 9 of 25 from Zambales. Most of those coming at the start of the first quarter. And in bridging the two quarters, it's been a 21-0 run para dito sa Taguig. And again, look at that, Zambales trying to force the issue to no avail, but the ball will stay with Zambales. 11 seconds sa ating shot clock. Let's see how Zambales will break this drought. Nice play, wide open 3. Oh, money for Zambales. Much needed basket for the Constructicons. Natividad. And that's their first bucket in a long time. Dueñas goes inside to Completo. Natividad wide open. Drives again. Simple basketball for Taguig. Natividad, another basket. 5 quick points for Dan Natividad. Ipot, he was hot in the first. Oh, Natividad takes it away. Fast break again. And look at Taguig wisely waiting for their teammates. Natividad, long 3. Feeling it, but missing. Ipot attacking. Almost losing it. Del Rosario comes away with it. Shoots a floater. That is good by Lyndon Del Rosario. 39-29. Dueñas. Gabiran. Completo with the handoff. They go to Lontok. Natividad pulls up, shoots. Tough jumper goes in for Dan Natividad. He's being aggressive now on offense here in the second quarter. Big 3. No, one and done. Natividad running. Lontok catches it. Lontok, hook shot is good. Notice Lontok wanted that one, and he gets the 2. 43-29. Del Rosario. The ball screen again. To Kipot. Kipot for 3. There you go, Zambales. Getting their points from the 3-point arc. That's how they started this ball game. Screen by Lontok. Completo. Inside, deep position. Jonas Lontok. While that doesn't go. Forcing the issue on that fadeaway. Del Rosario. Passing the ball around. Del Rosario again. Atake. Del Rosario. Nice play. Just can't finish. Oh, good block. But there's a foul against Lontok. Dueñas comes out of the game, as well as Natividad. Starters coming in Galoy and Harvey Sobrabas. And Nilag at the free throw line. First one goes in. Again, the problem for Zambales here in this ballgame might be the depth, as the lineup or the bench of Taguig is very deep. So when the substitutions comes in, that's when usually Natividad and the rest of Taguig take advantage. Galoy all the way. Galoy, no. Put back is good for Jonas Lontok. The very, very deep Taguig General squad. Inside, and Nilag again. Good play by the Constructicons. Getting their offense going here in the second quarter. The mismatch here. Lontok, size advantage. Oh, bad pass. Here he goes. Zambales trying to go for the blaze three. Drops it off. Good hands. Bodies on the floor. They have to kick it out. Galoy just takes it away. Galoy attacking. Drops it off. Gabiran, no. Gabiran again. No again. Completo. Couldn't get it. Here we go. Zambales gets the stop. Del Rosario lines up the three. Del Rosario with the triple. What an answer here for Zambales. Ball gets tipped. Substitutions coming in. Take a look at this. Del Rosario. Nobody closing out on him. Gabiran just raises his hands. And he makes them pay. Lyndon Del Rosario. This is what just what Zambales has needed here in the second quarter, as Taguig was threatening to blow this game wide open. Now down to a 7-point game. So Brabas. Oh, can't get the fall. Battle for the rebound. Gabiran ends up with Lontok. Lontok! Sorry, miss. Oh, Mayo takes it away. So Brabas. Galoy lines up the three. No, Galoy again. Oh, nobody guarding him. And there's going to be a foul against Nilag. Away from the basketball. And he doesn't like it. First foul on Nilag. Progoso coming in for Lontok. Sideline inbound here for the Generals. Again, multiple opportunities this possession. So Brabas goes to Galoy. Ball screen by Progoso. Oh, pocket pass. Beautiful play. There you go. Galoy finding Progoso. How did he find that lane for that pass? Del Rosario again challenging the defense, but it was a pass to Nilag. So back-to-back beautiful assists by both teams. Gabiran looking for Sobrabas. Shoots that floater. No. Rebound by Nilag. Foul by Gabiran. Del Rosario has taken the cudgels here in the second quarter for Zambales. Oh, almost a travel. Oh, Sobrabas gets it. Galoy stops on a dime, kicks it out to Sobrabas. Inside. Oh, too much passing there as Paragoso could have shot that basketball. And both teams turning the ball over in 2 possessions. Del Rosario. Chaso. Floater. Bag shot. In and out. That was halfway in already. Galoy. Paragoso a bit too low. That pass was off the mark by Galoy. And there's going to be a foul against Taguig. Good attack there by Zambales. Del Rosario still down on this end of the floor. Second foul on Gabiran. 2 free throws coming here for Zambales, who's regrouped here in the second quarter and has cut into this lead. First free throw, that goes in. So Zambales trimming that lead down to 6. Still 5 minutes and 1 second to go here in the second quarter. Armin Santos, who had a great start to this game, getting the starting nod, making 5 or 7 points in the first quarter. Second free throw, bounces out. 6-point ball game. That 10-point lead is down to just 6 for Taguig. Mayo in the game again. Ball gets tipped. Armin Santos coming in here for Gabiran. Natividad coming in for Galoy. Take a look at this. Ball was tipped and caught by Coach. Would have been points for Taguig kung pumasok yun, di ba? Mayo now in the game, finding Sobrabas. Paragoso to Natividad. Natividad pulls up, adjusts, in and out, and in again, beating the shot clock. Eight-point game. Important bucket there for Taguig as Zambales was slowly but surely trimming into their lead. Oh, what a steal. Santos all alone. Santos plays 3 one more time for Taguig. There's a warning on Santos on touching the ball after that basket. But wow, Taguig has just that timing right now of when to go for those fast break attempts. And now it's back to an 11-point lead. For Zambales, it's sustaining the offense. Del Rosario again from the outside. That's going to be a foul on Sobrabas. A good stop here by Zambales. 8-point game. But where would Zambales be without Lyndon Del Rosario? He's on a mission right now. Hachaso and Sobrabas getting at it. This was the 3 by Lyndon Del Rosario. 12 points for him already. And there you go. That was a foul. Inside. Ooh. That's going to be an offensive foul on the other side. Sungguad now using that elbow after that fake. Lost a foul. Sungguad, 3 quick fouls on Sungguad in 5 minutes of action. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor by Taguig as they want to talk things over as they have an 8-point lead here late in the second quarter. 3:47 remaining here in the second quarter. Back here, as you take a look at the pictures of our NBL youth in different parts of the country. Again, a great way to spread basketball to our young kids here. NBL really supporting the youth of the Philippines all over. Meanwhile, back to our ball game dito sa ating second quarter. Lamang pa rin na walang puntos. Taguig Generals in control. Santos. Natividad wide open. Nobody even closing out on him. Natividad missing. Fragoso tips it out to Subrabas. Natividad again, driving. Inside Fragoso, he gets fouled. Hit on the face by Hachaso. 13 foul on Zambales, not yet a shooting foul. Not a shooting foul, according to the referees. Good call. Natividad again. Wants the screen from Fragoso. Turns the corner. Kicks it out to Mayo. Mayo, rare three. No. Rebound by Edmilag. Here comes Zambales. Hachaso. Del Rosario, he's barely rested today. Hachaso, three. Too strong. Rebound by Mayo. Mayo. Subrabas out to Santos. He's been hot. Santos, no. Subrabas gets the board. Inside to Fragoso, who loses it. Santos, one more time. Again, no. Mayo comes up with it again. Fourth chance here. Oh, Santos going one way, the pass going the other. Good defense by Zambales. Chance for a blaze three. Hachaso can't get it. So Brabas now this time. Natividad. So Brabas, nice fake. Push shot. Oh, both teams are missing their shots now. Mayo. Natividad. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Natividad gets it a go! Wild shot by Natividad. Shot clock winding down. They go to their best one-on-one creator. And he gets hit. Puts it up there. And kisses it off the glass. Dan Natividad. Chance for a three-point play. Too strong. Zambales dodges a bullet. Hachaso now bringing the ball down. Both teams not yet in the penalty. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Sungguad. Sungguad in and out. That looked like it was going to fall. Natividad again. Oh, what a pass inside. And ball will stay with Taguig. And there's going to be a timeout first by the Taguig City Generals here as they're up by 10. As they want to talk things over with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Battle ball game here in the June Dueñas Gymnasium. Armin Santos already with 10 points. Getting the starting nod today for the Taguig City Generals. Want to say hi to Mommy Marlin and Lola Vil Gonzalez sisters. Of course, that's from Chairman Soy. Chairman, thank you for watching. And Soy Mercado is watching once again. Thank you, Chairman, for watching. We're enjoying this semifinals matchup. As right now, after this timeout, Taguig will still have the ball with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Ordonez gets it to Mayo. Deep position, just leans in and gets the basket. A shot that you don't expect. Mayo just rising up over the defender. 12-point game. Santos sticking to Lyndon. Del Rosario tiptoeing in the line. Leaning in. No. Put back. What a play by Lyndon Del Rosario. You can't play any better defense than that if you're Taguig. That's just pure will by Lyndon Del Rosario. This time it's Santos with the basketball against Del Rosario. And there's going to be a foul away from the basketball. Hachazo holding on to the defender. Second foul on Hachazo. 15 foul on Zambales, so no shots yet. That just puts them in a penalty. Fragoso goes to Natividad. 10 seconds. Natividad turns a corner. Ordonez out to Santos. Ordonez, that's an open shot. Ordonez in and out. That's a good play. Just can't make the shot. Zambales wants to make it a single-digit game heading into halftime. And it's Del Rosario again attacking. Leaning in. Del Rosario, no. Gets the ball back, no. Natividad has numbers. Pulls up. Natividad. Not the shot you would want if you're Taguig, as there was time remaining. They have a foul to give here. Del Rosario kicks it out. Sungguad gets blocked. What a defensive play by LJ Mayo to end the first half, as they keep their 10-point lead here in the second quarter. Courtesy of plays by Dan Natividad. Take a look at this block by LJ Mayo. Perfectly timing it, leaving no time for Sungguad to get off a shot here and make it a single-digit ball game. Halftime score, 56-46. are back here at halftime at ang score natin 56-46 in favor of the defending champions, the Taguig City Generals. But right now, we're going to talk about a couple of things happening here in the world of NBL as we are joined once again by Miss Rose Montreal. Ma'am Rose, nice to have you here with us. Unang-una, I've noticed the start of the game you were giving away certificates to NBL youth deputies, I think.
Yeah, Andre, since we started NBL Youth in 2019, no, we're really surprised every time we go around the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Marami talaga gusto sumali sa NBL Youth. Bakit? Because we're not recreational, we're developmental. That's why we start the kids playing basketball as young as 10 under, 12 under, 14 under, 16 under, 18 under, and 21 under. Yun yung next gen natin, no? So we plan to diversify it, and I believe it's a very successful, I believe it's a very successful template for NBL Youth. Last Saturday, Cam Norte already opened their tournament, and then tomorrow mag-o-open ang Camsor. Catanduanes will be opening their tournament. And of course, tomorrow, Sir Edward and I will be gracing the opening of NBL Youth in Pangasinan, Rosales. See you there. Opening ceremonies at 9 a.m. Big shout out to Coach, basketball legend Coach Chris Calagio and Sonny De Jesus. Maraming salamat for your hard work for NBL Youth Pangasinan.
Pasok pa pala ako sa 21 under as we're also talking about again, this is something I enjoyed when I saw it earlier. WNBL Rising Stars. What made you? Of course, we all know WNBL was the first to give this avenue to a lot of female hoopers in the Philippines. Ma'am Rose, what made you shift to this developmental 18 under?
Actually, Andre, allow me to correct you. We're the pioneer in women's professional basketball. But you know what I noticed? Kasi kami ni Sir Edward, we try to evaluate, after 3 seasons in WNBL, one amateur and 2 professional tournaments, nakita namin maraming women bowlers pa rin, not only in the suburb but also in the countryside. So there's no need to reinvent the wheel. So we're launching WNBL Rising Stars. Our way of launching a women's developmental league for 18 under and 25 under. 18 under school-based, senior high, and then yung 25 under collegiate. As early as now, meron na tayong deputy tournament directors from as far as Camarines Sur, Bicol, Legazpi Albay, we have from Cavite, we have from Pampanga. We're also open pa, Andre, we're also open for those hindi pa natin natatap. I'm opening the opportunity for new deputy tournament directors. You can just message our NBL FB page or call me directly. My number is in the NBL FB page. Again,
that's such a great development, especially for female ballers all around the Philippines. Napakagandang opportunity para sa kanila. But speaking of opportunity, Ma'am Rose, we all know this opportunity right now to play in the finals. Nakapasok na Antikas Kapampangan earlier. Right now, Taguig and Zambales are in a battle. What is how excited are you for the finals, and what's the future for the NBL?
Actually, Andre, yung last 4 team standings, talagang medyo hindi mo mape-predict talaga who's going to make it to the finals. Sabi nga namin ni Sir Edward, the last 2 standings talagang hindi mo pa pwedeng sabihin hindi sila nag-prepare na 4. But again, the team who prepared well or best, the team who, who's more serious. But Andre, let me correct, hindi naman porket natalo, hindi serious, hindi nag-prepare well. Unfortunately, I really have it's very disappointing for me because if you notice, Nueva Ecija came in really kind of late. No? I mean, very limited time for them to prep, shoot around and all that because they were caught in a traffic in NLEX. It was really very unfortunate, but nakita mo naman yung puso ng Nueva Ecija. I know next conference they'll be coming back really stronger than their performance. I would like to still congratulate them because for me, yung hard work nila considering their performance last conference and now medyo nag-double, no? So again, congratulations pa rin sa Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes, to our team governor, Gov. Oyi Umali and the Umali family. Maraming salamat po sa paniniwala sa mga homegrown talents ng Nueva Ecija. And of course, maraming salamat kay Ma'am Aya Gopez, Gopez family, and Coach Jeffrey Chan. Congratulations, you made it to the finals.
And do you have any plans for the next conference after this finals?
You know, Andre, kanina when I, kinulit ako ni Coach Jeff Chan, asking me kasi masyado silang nape-pressure sa preparation. He asked me, Ma'am Rose, kailan ba talaga yung target? Meron na tayong target. Ang target natin for the President's Cup Reinforced Conference is on the first Saturday of October 2025.
Wow, that's going to be exciting. As what I've noticed also, Ma'am Rose, we have a new trophy for the finals this conference.
Yeah, I'm requesting our director to please show on the screen our new
Maganda,
trophy.
ganda ng trophy natin.
Yeah, so I would like to make a big shout out to Sir Edward Aquino who conceptualized that new trophy for NBL
Ako
Governors
nag-model
Cup.
nun, Ma'am Rose.
Yeah, okay. Kaya ang laki ng kamay Manang-mana kay atoy ko.
Right. But once again, thank you, Ma'am Rose, for updating us with everything.
Yeah.
So many exciting things coming the way of NBL, Ma'am Rose, and we're so excited for the future of everything that NBL has prepared.
Yeah, thank you, Andre, and welcome back again to NBL.
All right, then we'll be back for the rest of this exciting semifinals matchup between the Taguig City Generals and the Zambales Constructicons.
And his team, as he has been appointed as Deputy Director
of NBL Youth Pampanga with effect from July 2025 to December 2026. The appointment is made in accordance with the provisions and regulations of NBL Pilipinas Youth, and the appointee has accepted the responsibilities and duties associated with the position. We wish Reniel Cabrera all success in his role as Deputy Tournament Director, given under the seal of NBL Pilipinas Corp. This 8th of August 2025, signed Rosalie Manay Montreal, President, NBL Pilipinas Corporation. No, I'd like to ask them to still stay on center court as we also award the certificate of appointment for the city of Olongapo to Mr. Reniel Cabrera together with Mr. Michael Dimla. And last but not the least, thank you, Sir Reniel, Sir Dexter. Last but not the least, a long overdue franchise certificate. This is to certify that Zambales Constructicons, represented by the Honorable Christopher Gongora, team owner with team address at San Marcelino, Zambales, having been part of the National Basketball League Pilipinas, is hereby granted the exclusive perpetual rights to use in their team name the name of their locality, Zambales, for as long as there is an existing and enforceable agreement between NBL Pilipinas and the said team owner. The exclusive rights granted to Zambales Constructicons comes with the right of first refusal or the right to issue a waiver in favor of a third party to use the name Zambales in their team name in joining another program of the NBL, NVL, WNBL, and NBL Youth with the final approval of the National Basketball League Corporation. This certification is issued by NBL, represented by its board to its franchisee, Zambales Construction, for whatever purpose it may serve them. We hereby attest the truth to the veracity of the foregoing facts. Celso Mercado, Chairman NBL, Rosalie Manay Montreal, President NBL, and Mr. Edward Aquino, VP for Basketball Operations. May we call Vice Mayor Christopher Gongora. Congratulations, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, NBL President Ms. Rose Montreal.
Halftime score, Taguig 56, Zambales 46. 10-point lead for the Taguig City Generals as take a look at the stats here. 31-44 for Taguig. Meanwhile, Zambales 17-45, so Taguig shooting better from the field, 48%. But again, the counting numbers, take a look at the assists, fast break points, and bench points, all in favor of Taguig. This is what I was talking about earlier for Taguig. The depth of Taguig, their bench, really will contribute to their effort. Dan Natividad already with 12, Armin Santos with 10, Pragoso with 10, LJ Mayo with 9. Meanwhile, the usual suspects for Zambales scoring here, Lyndon Del Rosario with 14, Jerome Kipot with 13, and Nilag with 12. But they need a lot of help here from the bench as they have 0 points off the bench for this ball game. As we are getting ready to start this third quarter, the second half. As Taguig with a 10-point lead, let's see what the answer is off of halftime from the Zambales Constructicons. First possession will go to Zambales. Ipot bringing the ball down to Del Rosario. Nice pass. Couldn't control it. That's a turnover. Tolentino getting the start here for Taguig in the second half. Santos. Galoy hasn't gotten going so far. Galoy was wide open. Oh, passes to a turnover. Del Rosario. Attacking completo. Foot speed advantage for Del Rosario. Good defense there for Tolentino. Galoy pushing it. Angel Galoy tried to go for the left. That's a miss. Numbers right now for Taguig actually. Ipot, wild shot. Ball will go to Taguig. Oh, they're saying it's going to be Zambales basketball. Del Rosario, the trigger baseline. Both teams hasn't scored here in the second half. Drive inside. Good shot there for Flores. Galoy inside. Santos directing traffic. Completo. And he gets fouled on the jump shot. Flores gets called for the foul. Fourth foul? We're going to take a look at it. And they're going to challenge it. And it's going to be a challenge by Zambales. Quick challenge here in the second half for Zambales. As Ednilag saying that wasn't a foul. Well, let's see. The first challenge of the game actually in the first half. We barely had we did have a challenge in the first half. Pero dito sa simula pa lang ng ating second half, 10:44 remaining. Quick challenge here by Zambales. Coach Sultan Celis listening to Kirvin Ednilag on that one. Ednilag, perfect from the field so far, 5 out of 5. Or was it Flores who said he wasn't, he didn't foul anybody? So let's see. It's a quick decision by our officials. Let's see if they're already heading to the technical table. So let's see. This is the first challenge here of this ball game. So let's see what the call is. Our referees are at the technical table. Unsuccessful challenge, so they lose that challenge. Fourth foul. Take a look at this. Again, there's body contact, not allowing any space for Completo to land. Getting the arm as well. Clear call. That's going to be a foul on Flores. Fourth foul on Flores. Completo at the free throw line. First free throw is short for Completo. Completo hasn't scored in this game. Makes the second one. Ipot goes to Ednilag, way out. They go to Flores. Flores attacking Tolentino. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3. Has to force it. Airballs it. Reverse, no. Gets the ball back. Flores, one more time, no. And they're saying it's a shot clock violation in the first place. That shot didn't make it in time. So ball will go back to Taguig. Fast break opportunity. Tolentino fades, shoots, can't score. Missed opportunity. Del Rosario lines up the three. Looks good. Is good for Lyndon Del Rosario. 6-point game, 57-51. Taguig struggling to score. Subrabas gets it. Nice play. Completo. Again, ball bouncing around. Ends up in Completo for an easy hook shot. Kipot goes to Ednilag to the corner. Three again. Rebound ends up with Kipot. Kipot throws it up. Subrabas right there. Foot race. Subrabas. Completo. Plays three. Completo suddenly with 6 straight points. And it's an 11-point game. How quickly things change here. Foul first on the pass. Look at Subrabas finding his teammate. Beautiful, beautiful pass by Harvey Subrabas. Kipot hands it off to Del Rosario. He just made a three earlier. What a crossover. He gets closed out. Three. Oh, there you go. One more time. Madrideo gets the three. Completo again. Airballs it. So Brabas gets the basket. Back to a double-digit game. Drive inside by Kipot. Oh, what a move by Kipot. Bad pass by Subrabas. Del Rosario, great defensive instincts, getting that one. Shoots another three. And this time, Del Rosario misses. There's going to be a foul on the rebound against Taguig. Here comes the substitutions for Taguig. Natividad coming in the ball game. Gabiran as well. Again, that's the question here for Zambales. When their first 5 come out, who will score as their bench has produced 0 points in this ball game? Meanwhile, Taguig has already 35 points off the bench. Del Rosario has to do so much for this team. Kipot again. Tough shot. Kipot, no. Rebound by Subrabas. They're off and running. Natividad. Slowing things down. They go to Completo. Dan Natividad attacking the closeout. Back shot is good. Money. Easy money for Dan Natividad. Kipot. Foul was on the floor. Referees are saying it wasn't on the shot. So that's going to be a sideline inbound. Third team foul for Taguig. Another one. Madrideo gets another three. That's his second three. But look at this. Taguig answers back. That should be a blaze three. Plus the end one. And a big foul on Ednilag. Again, Ednilag is probably the lone true big that Zambales can use. And they can't afford him to have too many fouls here. Valentino makes the unconventional 4-point play to put it back to a 11-point ball game. Only 2 fouls on Ed Nilag. Sungguad gets it to Del Rosario, shoots a 3. Del Rosario in and out, rebound. And there's going to be a foul against Taguig once again. Sabri 59. Sungguad to trigger. Andedejo has 2 3-pointers in a row for Zambales. Sungguad fires, no call. Fast break, Natividad all alone. Foot race, nobody can catch up to him. That's another Blaze 3. Now it's a 14-point game. Again, Taguig just keeps on coming. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Mayo. Mayo's been quiet. Hasn't scored in this game. Look at this, Natividad. Knockout play. All alone? That's just too easy. Natividad, leading scorer so far for Taguig. Oh, it's not a shooting foul. $19 points for Natividad. Adideo kicks it out. Del Rosario. And it's good. No, that rims out. One more time. Sungguad. Can't make them pay. Ed Nilag. Biggest guy on the floor. Misses. Ball gets tapped. That will go to Taguig. Ball will stay with Zambales for their 4th chance this possession. Again, it still stands that the bench of Zambales is still scoreless in this ball game. 4 starters already in double digits except Flores, but everybody else has been scoreless. Oh, look at this. Dedejo shooting for the Stars there, missing. Natividad in a foot racer trying to stop his Blaze 3. Oh, that's going to be a travel by Tolentino. Good stop there by Zambales, not allowing another Blaze 3 or fast break opportunity para dito sa Taguig, as they've made their money on that one. So Brabas, Harding Madrideo. They go to Ednilag. Sungguad steps in a 2. That's a foul. And chance for the first 2 points off the bench for Zambales. Take a look at this. Sungguad, nice fake. Natividad late. And the foul is called on Dan Natividad. Sungguad not scoring yet in this game. A minus 19 for Sungguad. Oh, he's going to choose to shoot a 3 here. Three by Sungguad. No. Oh, rebound goes back to Sungguad. And there's another foul. 2 shots coming here for Sungguad. Will he choose to shoot a 3 again? He does. Again, you can do this here in the NBL. Free 3. This time makes the 3. First bench points for Zambales, and it's a 3-pointer. 73-62. So Brabas, and that's going to be a foul of Mayo. Only the second team foul for Zambales. And Zambales is hoping that that starts something for the bench, as they've only had 3 points here. Natividad attacking. Oh, what a play! Again. So Brabas was cutting, then Mayo just comes out of nowhere on the cut. 14-point game. .point game, sorry. Del Rosario steps back for 3. That's another 3-pointer for Lyndon Del Rosario, and he's up to 20 points. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Natividad. Using the Mayo screen, kicks it out. Mayo rises up, layup, too strong. Rebound with Lyndon Del Rosario. He's pushing it, he wants this. Floater, too strong. Ed Nilag recovers and shoots 2. Now down to just an 8-point game. Here comes Zambales. Inside, nobody there again for Zambales. And Mayo gets another 2. Mayo now with 13 points. Del Rosario. Inside, Ednilag. It's bothered there. So Brabas, fast break. Natividad all alone. Natividad misses. But Subrabas is there. Inside, Gabira, no, he gets fouled and he will shoot 2. And again, they were unsuccessful with their challenge earlier. And Gabira will shoot 2. So whatever Zambales has, whenever they're gonna go on a run, Taguig has always had an answer so far in this ball game. And Gabira makes the first one. So Guad gets called for another foul. Gabira, 2 out of 2. Gloria coming in. And Nila coming out. Gloria only has played 4 minutes in this game. Drive inside, taken away by Natividad. Taken away back here. Blaze 3. Oh, Mayo blows it. Up top. Oh, another miss. Put back. Both teams missing easy buckets. And here's Mayo for our Blaze 3. And he makes sure this time. Again, how things quickly change if you miss easy buckets like that. Look at Sungguad. Take it away. Another Blaze 3. (79-72). Oh, they're saying that wasn't a Blaze 3. Almost another turnover. Gabiran Natividad slows it down. 7-point game. This is closest that Zambales has been in this game so far. Inside, Mayo gets 2. Mayo has poured in the points here in the third quarter. (81-79). Del Rosario has been on fire from 3. Sungguad pulls up for 3. Mayo takes it away. Natividad alone. Gets tipped away. Ooh, that's another foul by Sungguad. And they're going to take a look at this. Sungguad really frustrated. Only 3 points off of that free throw earlier. And now that's going to be his 5th foul. And they're going to take a look if it's going to be upgraded to something more. 81-72 ang ating score ngayon dito sa third quarter. There's a 10-point game at halftime. And Zambales trying their hardest to chip into this lead. But again, the bench points have been a problem. Only 3 by Mayo, 3 by Sungguan. 6 points off the bench so far for Zambales. Meanwhile, it's been 44 points off the bench for Taguig. That's the power of this team. Deep lineup for the Taguig City Generals. And they're taking a good look at this. And it looks like they're going to be calling it unsportsmanlike in this one. Unsportsmanlike foul. It's an F1 on Sungguan. And the 15 foul. Take a look at this. Natividad saves it. And then that's not a play on the ball by Sungguan. That's mostly a frustration play by Sungguan. That's an F1. So free throws coming here for Dan Natividad plus ball possession. Oh, Natividad not making pay, missing the first one. Makes the second, but they still have possession. Makes it back to a 10-point lead. 82-72 ating score with 2:06 remaining. Ating fourth quarter. Paragoso back in the game. Long rest for Paragoso. He had a good first half. Mayo. Natividad. Shoots a 3. Natividad, no. Rebound by Gabiran. And there's going to be a foul. Let's see who it's on. Oh, it's going to be on Zambales. And that should be 2 free throws for Paragoso. Zambales, they can't challenge. They use their challenge. Ipot gets called for the foul, so Taguig back to the free throw line with under 2 minutes remaining. Paragoso makes the first one. Paragoso, 11 points in this game. Makes that 12 for Paragoso. 84-72. Back to a double-digit lead. They were as close as 7 already earlier. Rosario wants it, but Gabiran is there. Mayo out to Sungguan. Mayo attacking again. Mayo. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul on Mayo, warding off the defender. $1:29 to go. Here the third. We still have a quarter to go, so still a lot of time for Zambales if they want to mount a comeback. Paragoso goes thing down to Natividad. Natividad, pass to Gabiran. Mayo. Nice fake. Oh, Mayo again inside. Lead up to 14. Suddenly ballooning again for Taguig. Del Rosario, they need him to score once again. That's another 3. Lyndon Del Rosario keeping them alive. 23 points. Ordonez, Gabiran, out to Natividad. Paragoso thought about it. Ooh, drives inside. Nobody there. Beautiful drive by Fragoso. Hard closeout leading to an open shot. Ordonez has to be careful with the fouls. Basket doesn't go, but that's going to be 2 free throws coming for Zambales. Great drive there by Kipot. Kipot will shoot 2. Ooh, too strong by Kipot on the first one. 14-point lead. Biggest of the game is at 14. So this ties the biggest lead for Taguig. Kipot makes 1 out of 2. Makes it a 13-point game. Last shot time here for Taguig. Ordonez goes to Natividad. Swings it to Fragoso just to break that full court press. Up top. Dangerous pass. Oh, good defense. But there's a foul called. Mayo will shoot 2. Mayo at the free throw line. LJ Mayo, 17 points. Along with 10 rebounds already for Mayo, he has his double-double. And substitutions coming in. Offense, defense coming in here for Zambales. Lead back up to 14, 90-76. Zambales, let's see if they will use time here. 8 seconds remaining. Kipot will go. Attack Fragoso. Hangs in the air. Beautiful move by Kipot. And that does it for the third quarter. Zambales still down by 11. Taguig actually wins this third quarter by 1 point. And they were led by Dan Natividad, who has 20 points to his name. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Clutch is the name of Dan Natividad, and that's what he's doing here in the semifinals matchup, leading his team in scoring, trying to get that second spot in the finals. Taguig City Generals up by 11, 89-78. It's time now for the fourth and final quarter of this ball game, as Taguig will get the first possession. And again, Fragoso. And Taguig well prepared for these defensive sets of Zambales to try and force them to a bad shot. Look at the scoring. Important here is that first quarter. What a start. 34-24 for Taguig, as they were down by 8 at one point in that first. Just went on an 18-0 run. And they're going to challenge this one. This is the first challenge by Taguig. Let's see if it who touches the ball last. LG Mayo, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Fragoso, 14 points to his name. Santos with 10. Natividad with 20 for Taguig Generals. 89-70 their score. And they're taking a look at this. Well, let's see. If it's an unsuccessful challenge, Taguig loses their challenge as well. There's a call here. Lindon Del Rosario, meanwhile, with 23 points for Zambales. 18 points, meanwhile, for Jerome Kipot. 14 for Madridejo and Etnilag with 14 as well. Successful challenge there for Taguig. Again, from our angle, it really looked like it was off of Zambales as well. "14 seconds on the shot clock now. Natividad wide open, chooses not to shoot it. They want to go down to Mayo. Out to Natividad, steps in. He likes this. Money, Natividad too easy. 91-78. 22 points for Dan Natividad. He really comes up big in games like this. Floater, that is a good one for Kipot. Ordonez has to be careful. Pulls up. No. Inside, Del Rosario almost losing it. Flores gets caught in no man's land, kicks it out, and they can't handle it. Bogotan Choco coming in for Gabiran. Harvey Sobrabas also coming in for Ordonez. Edsel Galoy also coming in for Dan Natividad, so the rotations of Coach Lou Gatumbato. The starters coming in right now. So Brabas bringing the ball down. Tanchoco against Del Rosario. Trying to find Gabiran. Ball screen. Tanchoco open. That's his shot. Coco Tanchoco missing. Fragoso all alone inside. Loses the basketball. The ball will stay with Taguig. Tanchoco again. Fades. Hits this time. Kipot. Aggressive. Kipot will shoot two. Surprising year for Taguig. Edsel Galoy. 0 so far. Third foul on Edsel Galoy. Kipot back at the line. He went 1 out of 2 last time. Makes the first one. Two of 2 for Jerome Kipot. And it's down to a 9-point game. Or sorry, 11-point game. 93-82. Completo coming in for LJ Mayo. Galoy goes to Sobrabas. Sobrabas bringing the ball down. Tanchoco using the Fragoso screen. Out to Completo. Inside. Oh, there you go. Muscle. That's another sorry miss for Fragoso. Mayo. Fades. Tough shot. Inside. Yes, sir. Flores with a putback. It's a single-digit game. Down to 9. Zambales fighting back. Completo and Flores going at it off the ball. Galoy has had trouble today. That's going to be a foul by Flores. That's his 5th foul. That's a big foul on Flores. Again, one of their bigs here gets his 5th foul. That's going to be big. That's going to be huge for Zambales. Galoy, 10 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Fragoso. Ooh, somebody's down on the floor. That's Flores down again as he gets caught up with Completo. We're going to take a look at this. There was no whistle on the foul, but they can review this. So this is a technical review or a review by the officials. Let's see. 93-84 is our score. As Zambales mounting a comeback here. They were down by 14. They keep coming back here. Let's see if Taguig can take care of them, or will Zambales pull the upset? Let's see what the call is here by the referees. See what happened on this play. Completo. Bringing the ball down. There was the elbow by Completo. Was that intentional though? As Flores is headed to the bench. It's an offensive foul on David Completo. So they're not upgrading it to anything else. So just a flagrant foul. Asungguad coming in for Flores. And Del Rosario with a quick rest coming in as well as Madredejo comes out of the ball game. Kipot attacking again. Kipot, no. Oh, that rolls in for Ednilag. 7-point game. Here comes Zambales. This is the closest they've been here in the second half. What will the answer of Taguig be? The defending champions now feeling the pressure. Tanshoko inside. Completo. And he gets held down. Second foul is Zambales. This fourth quarter. 8:44 to go. Lots of fouls. Galoy to Pragoso. Pragoso has missed a couple of easy buckets. Completo out. Tanshoko, who had a good look, settles for a tough jumper. Pragoso, and they're saying it hit the rim. Referee saying it's a shot clock violation. So good stop here. Zambales can inch closer with a lot of time left here in the fourth quarter. Kipot has been aggressive. Again, Kipot. Yes, sir. 5-point game. Asungguad has 5 fouls. He has to be careful. Completo all alone. What an answer by Taguig. Off of the double, quickly recognizing somebody was open. Kipot, this is where he's making his money, driving there. That's a wild shot that doesn't fall. Again, another miss. Mayo this time with the putback. Nobody rebounding right now for Taguig. Back to a 5-point game. Galoy. Reverse. Tanshoko gets blocked. Good defense. Zambales down by just 5. Del Rosario. Del Rosario gets blocked. Oh, that's going to be a foul. As Ednilag will shoot 2. What a run here by Zambales. Taguig needs somebody like Dan Natividad, their leading scorer, back on the floor. And that's just what they do here. Coach Lou Gatumbato sending in Mayo and Natividad. They're the ones who gave Taguig a big lead earlier. And Nilag back at the free throw line. He has 14 points. First free throw is good. Down to just a 4-point game. That misses. Completo with the rebound. They go to Subrabas. Galoy getting chased down by Sungguad. Double crossover. Drive. Goes to Completo against the smaller Mayo. Sobrabas shoots a three. Harvey Sobrabas missing. Here comes Zambales again. They slow it down. So much time. The offense for Taguig has stalled. Inside Ed Nilag. Mayo. Oh, there's going to be a foul, and that's going to be 2 shots for Mayo. That's a Mayo on Mayo foul. First foul on LJ Mayo. What a run here in the 4th by Zambales. They just kept knocking at the door, waiting for the right time. And right now, Taguig missing their shots. And they're trying to mount a comeback, but Mayo misses the first one. Coach Bing Victoria, former head coach of Taguig, in civilian clothes right now, not coaching, but he's still at the sideline. I'm sure he's giving his wisdom to the coaching staff of Taguig. Mayo missed the first free throw. Mayo, 1 out of 2. It's a 3-point game. So Brabas goes to Natividad. Yeah, that same play. This time Zambales reads it perfectly. So Brabas inside. Corner 3, Galoy. Oh, big time 3 by Edsel Galoy. First points of the game. Del Rosario couldn't answer with a blaze 3. Here comes Taguig. Back to his 6-point game. Out to Subrabas. Natividad all alone. They choose to be patient. They go back to the same play. Oh, again, look at that. Beautiful misdirection for a wide open shot by Completo. And it's now back to an 8-point lead for the Generals. Kipot hangs in the air. Kipot with another one. Natividad. That's a blaze 3 for Dan Natividad. Big time. 9-point lead. Kipot trying to answer back. Kipot. No. Mayo misses, but will shoot 2. Mayo really battling inside. Look at that. Again, in basketball, when things happen that the other team is climbing back and you don't know what to do, I like what Taguig is doing. They're going back to their sets, to their place. And that has been successful for them as they push this lead back up to 9. And we'll be back after this short break. Back here in the ball game as we see some highlights from Ed Nilag. He's been the guy in the middle for Zambales, and he's so useful because he's a rim running big. He just runs down the court, very athletic. And again, pouring in the points here for Zambales. Kelvin Ednilag, 17 points. Look at that. 17 rebounds. That's really what he does. Tallest guy on the floor. Most athletic guy on the floor, probably, aside from LJ Mayo on the other side for Taguig. (103-94), and when we come back, Mayo will shoot 2 free throws. It's a long break here. So they're taking out the Blaze 3 of Dan Natividad earlier. It was just a 2. So it's just 102-94, 8-point game. Chance here for Mayo to cut it down to a 6-point lead. Mayo, first free throw. Oh, misses again. He's missed 2. Second free throw. 5:06 to go. Not a lot of time for Zambales. They have to mount a comeback now. 1 out of 2. 7-point game. 102-95. Taguig already past the century mark. So Brabas loses control, but Natividad is there. Ball screen by Mayo. Oh, Completo sails all the way in. Nobody in front of him. Completo has had a couple of big-time shots here in the fourth quarter as Kipot, again, just putting the ball up there. Galoy secures the rebound. Sungguad has to be careful. Galoy with a spin. Galoy sidesteps. Mayo. Easy jump shot for LJ Mayo. Oh, wow, this lead is now up back to 11 after being as close as 3. Sungguad gets fouled on the 3. So Brabas on the closeout fouls Sungguad, and he will go to the free throw line for 3 shots. And they need these 3 shots. Sungguad makes the first one. Take a look at this. Sungguad steps in. Again, good shooter. So Brabas with a closeout. Sungguad misses the second. These free throws are going to bite Zambales here in this fourth quarter. They missed a couple already. That's the 3rd missed free throw. Sungguad, 1 out of 3. And they go to Sobrabas. Sungguad has to be careful. He has 5 fouls already. Completo. Gets it to Natividad. The double on Natividad. Completo again. Driving. Kicks it out. Natividad steps in. Wow, how did he get to that ball? How did he make that shot? Dan Natividad with a highlight jump shot. And that forces a timeout from Zambales. Take a look at this. And it was the play before that. He threw the ball in front of him to a place where he can only get. Dan Natividad makes a crucial basket here for Taguig. Back here in the fourth quarter with 3:47 remaining. Zambales back down by 12. They were as close as 3 early in the fourth quarter, but Taguig showing their composure pushes it back up to a 12-point lead with time not on the side of the Constructicons. And Milag, nice drop pass, but look at that. Galoy is there. Galoy chops it off. Layup. Oh, they blow it. Mayo gets the ball taken away by Subrabas. And now Taguig will use time. They know that time is on their side. Oh, that hits the foot of Lyndon Del Rosario. Mayo. Again, this two-guard lineup, the 2 point guards for Subrabas and Natividad really doing damage for Taguig. Galoy out to completo for 3. No. Oh, Subrabas flying out of nowhere. Smallest guy on the floor. Getting that one, and they can use more time in this one. Galoy just loses it. Big chance here for Zambales to get a blaze 3. Hipot. You know he will attack. Yes, sir. Gets the blaze 3. Mayo slips. But they use time. And this is a lot of time being used by Taguig. Natividad leans in. Natividad. No, Mayo is there for the putback. Hipot again. Hipot. One more time. Blaze 3. Nobody can stop Hipot here in the fourth quarter. Mayo attacking. Mayo can't answer with a blaze 3 of his own. Just an 8-point game, guys. And there's a foul on Mayo. Under 2 minutes remaining. Taguig in the penalty. That's going to be 2 shots. Hipot has 32 points in this game. A lot of those coming here in the fourth quarter. Mayo trying to go for that steal. Fouls Hipot, who falls to the floor. Let's see if they call it something else. Looks like just a foul, so it might be 2 free throws for Hipot. So this can push them to within 2. So 2 free throws coming here for Jerome Hipot. 32 points for him. But he can pull them to within 6 if he makes 2 free throws. And that just keeps them within the hunt here with 1:44 remaining. This is still a long game. And I think what Taguig was saying, Hipot was out for a long time, and that he needs to be subbed out of the game. Let's see. Looks like that's the case. Somebody's going to shoot substitute free throws for Jerome Hipot, who has to sit first because he was down for a long time. Again, some confusion happening here on the side of Zambales. So somebody has to shoot the substitute free throws for Jerome Hipot. It's Madrideo. And Flores has to shoot it. Taguig asking for a technical foul on the Zambales bench. So now they get a warning for delaying the game. Flores will shoot the substitute free throws. He's going to shoot a free 3. This is big. Oh, they get it. Madrideo. It's an 8-point game. Shoots a 3. Looks good. No, airballs it. Inside. And Nilag will shoot 2. Things getting heated up here with 1:36 remaining. Ednilag will shoot two. He made 2 free throws earlier. Ednilag, big miss. Again, the pressure is on here. They're down by 8. Still trying to mount a comeback. Things not yet over for Zambales. Ednilag misses both, and there's a foul on the floor. This is going to be a substitute free throw. One more shot for Ednilag. Ednilag will shoot one more. They're saying it's a lane violation by Taguig. Again, Ednilag missing 2. So they missed the free 3. Now they miss 2 free throws. Lots of chances for Zambales, and they're missing their free throws. Free throw story, 15 out of 22 for Taguig, 14 of 31 for Zambales. And he misses a third one as Completo secures it, and he gets fouled by Mayo. Or is it Flores with a foul? So it's the foul is on Mayo. Mayo has 5 fouls as well. So Zambales not taking advantage of these free throws. 110-102. Taguig can use time. They go to Mayo. So Brabas being guarded by Kipot. So Brabas. Oh, bad pass! Chance here for a blaze 3. Kipot. Ooh, bodies on the floor. Del Rosario. Kipot is still down. Kipot looks to be okay. Good sportsmanship by LJ Mayo. Let's see what happens here. Kipot drives. And then the chase down. Oh, I think he actually injured himself, but then Mayo lands on him unintentionally. Again, Kipot has been so aggressive here in the fourth quarter. 1:04 remaining. Sungwad gets it. Sungwad attack. Sungwad layup. Sungwad gets the basket plus the foul. It's still not over for Zambales. 110-104 with a chance to make it a 5-point game. What a move by Kit Sungwad. In the time they've needed him the most, he's come up big here in the fourth. Can't complete the 3-point play. Mayo inside, no. Big miss by Mayo. Meanwhile, Natividad gets it. Completo has the basketball. They're going to hold this. And there's going to be a foul against... Oh, David Completo will get called for the foul, warding off Jerome Kipot. Look at this, Completo. Got it. And uses that arm on the face of Kipot. Good call by our referees. Kipot, he's going to go fast here for sure. Mayo kicks it out. Oh, costly turnover. LJ Mayo all the way. Basket plus the foul. And that might do it as LJ Mayo gets the blaze 3 plus the foul. Defense, what a costly turnover by Zambales, leading to this 4-point play opportunity by LJ Mayo. Oh, are they saying it's just a 2? It wasn't a Blaze 3. Either way, that's a 3-point play. Lead back up to 9 with 34 seconds remaining. As we'll be back after a short break. At the highlights of Taguig City Generals. LJ Mayo coming up big here, the veteran of NBL. 26 points, 13 rebounds, and none bigger than that last 4-point play. That Blaze 3 plus the basket at the free throw line pushes the lead back up to 10. And Taguig fans here at Dueñas Gymnasium feeling that their team is headed back to the finals for what could be another championship for Taguig. Del Rosario, floater, short. That's going to be last touch by Taguig. That should be Zambales basketball. Seconds on the shot clock. Not a lot of time here for Zambales. They have to get going quickly. Almost a turnover. Sungguad shoots a 3. Looks good. Oh, hits the side of the backboard instead. So Brabas gets it. And he will just hold on to this along with Natividad as Sungguad is out of the ball game after that foul. Two free throws coming for Natividad. So Natividad will put the finishing touches on this one. That's going to be too little, too late for Zambales. What a mighty comeback by Zambales early in the fourth. They cut the lead down to 3. But for Taguig, that's what they call championship experience, championship composure. Going back to their basics, what they're good at. Their fixed sets, leading to easy buckets. And Taguig, more than likely, will head back to the finals to face off against their rival, Tikas Kapampangan, one of the teams that beat them. Natividad shoots a 3, misses. 15 seconds remaining. And that's going to be a 3. Ipot. Completo gets it. And that's going to be the ball game as Zambales will come up short. And the defending champions back to the finals here in the Governors Cup. The defending champions will go back to the finals as both top-seeded teams finish things off here in Taguig, as we're going to have an exciting finals here in the NBL Governors Cup. So let's take a look at our best player of the ball game. Natividad is our best player of the ball game. Look at that, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Teamed up with LJ Mayo to give Taguig a convincing victory here. Answered every single run of the Zambales Constructicons, but Taguig, too experienced in this one, coming up with another victory and headed back to another final. So final score is 114 to 104. An exciting game here in this ball game. Natividad is our best player. Take a look at that. Again, coming up big when things count. That's the reputation of this guy, Dan Natividad. But let's take a look at some of the highlights of this very, very exciting ball game between Taguig and Zambales. First quarter, Zambales came out like a house on fire, making almost every single shot on the floor. Look at this, driving inside, Kipot ended up with 32 points in this ball game. And then it was Armin Santos keeping Taguig in it within striking distance. Then late in that quarter, Taguig just pressed on the gas pedal, went on an 18-0 run, including that 4-pointer, the 3+1 at the free throw line by Dueñas to get a 10-point lead after one. And then in the second quarter, both teams battled. Natividad on a blaze 3 there, leading them in that second quarter. He just went out aggressive in that one. But then, Lindon Del Rosario, over 20 points in this ball game, also came alive in the second. They battled to a draw, actually, in the second quarter, heading to halftime. Mayo scoring there. It was a 10-point lead, again, still for Taguig. Then we go to the third, where, again, the story of the game, Zambales went on runs, but then Taguig would always answer. That 3 by Lindon Del Rosario cut the lead down to single digits, but then the answer by Completo on the fast break, blaze 3. And then that shot by Madradel, 1 of 2 in that quarter. But then again, as I said earlier, there was always an answer by Taguig. And they had an 11-point lead in the third. Then the same story happened in the fourth quarter. We thought Zambales was just going to go on a massive run as we see that shot by Dan Natividad. Look at this beautiful play by Taguig. And Jerome Kipot ended up with 32 points, just kept answering the call, attacking and attacking, cutting the lead down to 3. But in plays like this by LJ Mayo, this was the dagger in the game, a 4-point opportunity for him after that blaze 3 foul. Sealed the deal for Taguig as they won this one 114-104. And that's it for the semifinals as we are headed to the finals of the NBL Governors Cup season 2025. As for us here at the Dueñas Gymnasium, my name is Enrico. Thank you for joining us here this Friday evening for an exciting doubleheader of basketball action here in the NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.